welcome to Crossroads. I'm your Tippy. I'm your lovely DM, Dono the DM. These are my lovely players. Say hi, lovely players.
Hi, lovely players.
Hi, Dadley.
Hi, Aludra.
How are we feeling today?
We're here.
Yeah?
Tired. I'm alive. That's fine.
That's a vibe.
I'm all right. I just need more hours at work, but I'm all right.
Maybe you should get your left side checked.
Ha! Ha! God, I hate those dad jokes. Anyway.
I'm leaving.
There he goes.
There he
What a start.
goes.
All right.
There he goes again.
So anyway, welcome
I'm
to
just
Crossroads.
enjoying my new mic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Stealthy got a brand new mic. That's
I
fantastic.
have a brand new mic. I sound lovely.
Yes, you do.
First things first, we have announcements. Thank you to Tabletop Audio for supplying the fantastic background music that you'll be hearing throughout the entire session.
First
things today, first,
I'm
it's
a
a-
realist.
It is a free to use service online at tabletopaudio.com. Now, all they ask is if you use it within a stream to just give them a little shout out. Now, if you want to support them in a way such as pay, they do have a Patreon in which you can pay for things. You get some exclusive tracks before they drop, but other than that, they also have sound effects, and it adds a whole new layer to your D&D playing experience. Each track is about 10 minutes long, and you can keep it on repeat or go through the track or select many different tracks, and they go through one at a time, or set it to one for a longer period of time. They have fantastic battle music, fantastic kind of town sound, and good ambience. I definitely recommend them. We've been using them for almost a year now, probably a little bit more.
A little more, yeah.
Yeah. And honestly, we haven't looked back. So thank you, Tabletop Audio, for sticking with us and being a fantastic thing that we use here on the channel. No Inquisitions this Friday. That'll be happening next Friday. And then Dapper D's. What's the plan for Dapper D's
Monday.
next week?
We just talked about it last night.
Yes. I was gonna have
We are
you
going
guys
to-
come in and help.
So we are.
That was your
next week-
transition to take over, sir.
So next week, we'll be picking back up with a series that has been running since season 2. It's gone on a bit of a hiatus, but we're coming back with Saving Cats, where we go through the Save the Cat screenwriting book, and we cover all 10 types of scripts that can be written in one series. And we've done 3 so far. We had a Christmas special, we did 2 Halloween special, and we did one
And
that
then
was
just one.
yeah. Serious. So this next one that we're gonna put forth for you this next week rather, we're gonna roll for a random script type, but no matter what script type we get, the movie is animated. It's Animania, baby.
Yes.
All right. Is there anything else that anybody would like to announce? Things that you're working on, things that you guys think people should check out before we start?
No, we're good.
I do want to shout out again. Aludra is the fantastic artist behind all the pieces of art that you see here on screen. Now, everything was literally made by them. If you want to go check them out or hire them for any kind of work, now please do. And you can go find them at their link up there above their head. It's not a link, but that's their @ for everything social media wise.
Yes.
So, yep.
It's my birthday tomorrow.
Happy
Yeah.
birthday! It is also
Happy birthday.
it is also my birthday month. So yeah.
Lots of July birthdays.
Happy birthday, Donald!
Yeah.
Yay!
Yeah. Thank you guys. All right. Shall we get into this then?
Maybe.
Who would like to give a review of what happened last time? Wednesday night.
I was late, so I would try to be the prettiest girl at the party.
The prettiest girl at the party. I'm gonna be the prettiest girl at the party.
I Actually, don't remember. It's been a little bit. All I know is that Canna.
Somebody fell in love.
I was about to say, yeah, we had a lot of love. We had a lot of love being thrown around last session. We had the power couple, the power elf, the power pallet elf couple. 12/Abnir and Avery.
Oh, I never fixed my name.
Abnor.
Abby
Kind of enjoying their
Normal.
time at the party. Abby normal. Enjoying their time at the party. And then we had Canna catching up with Islin, kind of, sort of, asking for a phone because they got a letter from Shovel that said we need to talk sometime. And then there was a potential one-night stand brewing between
That happened.
That is only drunken Lux.
Lux and
I'm pretty sure you were decently
guard.
like. I mean, you had maybe a few in you, but I don't think that you were drunken.
No, she purposely went over to him just to like talk and then see where things went.
And then Siggy just kind of enjoyed the party.
Yeah.
I actually don't
And
remember what
I
Siggy
noticed
got
something in
into.
particular,
Oh yeah.
of which, a
Yes.
drawing will be delivered to one of the two of them.
Yeah.
Here is
Eventually.
which one.
We'll see. Who? All right. Other than that,
And we left off last session on in the evening.
also 12
we
got
didn't-
invited to a training session with the king and queen.
Yes.
I asked for help, and they were very gracious.
So, you know what? We're gonna start in a very special spot.
Like the next morning.
Actually, stealthy.
What?
As you slumber your night away, a dream comes to you. As you find yourself within a dark forest. One that feels familiar. You find yourself in an area in which you remember you slew a foe that was once a friend. As you sit within this this area, and you take in this moment, you hear a familiar voice. You know, it's been a very long time since we've actually talked. Now, Stealthy, I don't remember you ever telling me what the description of your friend was, but would you please describe what you see?
Oh, it's him. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
I think I had left that up to you.
Okay. Then there's certain things that these players have given me as freelance. I can't remember what all of them are. There's a lot of things.
I just named him.
Okay, cool. Oh shit, what was his name again?
It's pinned.
Pin. It's pinned. Give me a
No,
second.
his name is pinned. No, the guy's name is pinned.
I don't.
Ping!
It's at the top. It's at the top of our pins. It should take you right to it.
Okay.
It's like this.
Ping! My name is Ping.
Ping.
Bing.
The person
Ping.
you can
Okay.
name them. So I get to name
Well, I think I ended up naming him because you want me to.
Saxon. I think.
Mhm.
Wait.
Ooh.
Yep.
Yes, Saxon. So you see your old friend, Saxon. You didn't give me a race or description, so I'm going to make it up right now.
Go for it.
He is a Haragon of the dark fur variety with star-like eyes. With a small white patch right in the middle of their head above their nose. Say, you know, it's been quite a while since we've actually had a good chat. How have you been?
As I recall, our last chat ended with your sword through my back.
Well, you're not the one here dead, are you? Also, you weren't the one torn into a sword, so yeah, thanks for that.
Well,
You know that shit traps people, right?
it seemed fitting.
Yeah? You know, anyway, I guess water under the bridge, because what the hell am I gonna do? Be mad? I'm here. Also, it took you forever to actually, like, you know, think of me within a dream. For once. I guess, how the hell did that happen anyway? Because I've never connected with you before.
I have done everything possible to get over what you did to me.
It was training. We could, you were not cleric. You could heal yourself. A small stab in the back, whatever.
I didn't know my abilities until you stabbed me in the back.
You know.
A small stab in the back. You went through my body.
Tomato, whatever the fuck those little plants are.
I have spent years undoing the damage that you did to me. So, no, I actively try not to think about you.
Interesting how you don't think about me even though you took me and made me into the swords you use. How could you not?
It was my right. And you would have done the same to me. Or you tried to, actually.
Well, I guess
You don't get pissy and play the victim.
I am a victim. I didn't get to choose my death. Or I guess what happened to my body afterwards. But I guess I would have made you into something. Probably a necklace, honestly. Not a fucking giant-ass sword. I always felt I was prettier than that. Maybe you could have made me into boots. You knew I run fast. I don't know. I guess I'm a little too angry to be something that's a sword. At least I get to still stab people in the back.
Well, at least you get to live up to all of your expectations.
Well, I don't know how to do this whole Sentient.
Had you just asked me, I would have let you take my place.
I don't know. I don't believe that was mostly a thing that could have happened. You had all the promise. Yes, everybody was so... Yes, there were those that were rude to you. Terrible, even. But it's just because they could see that you had something more than everybody else did. It's not our fault you couldn't see it. Now look at you. You don't even understand your potential. What you could be.
Would have been a lot better if my best friend had been by my side instead.
Well, now I am. And I guess since I'm in this particular situation, if you ever need me, just let me know. Now, if you're done being hostile, do you have any riveting, I don't know, anything to talk about? I've been stuck in a sword for years.
Nothing that concerns you.
Well then, I guess I'll just sit here then. At least I can kind of move around in this place.
Enjoy it.
I will. Thank you. What? And your night, you have a dream in which you just kind of spitefully sit with this individual for a while, and until you decide what to do, I'll say that you eventually just wake up from it.
Yeah, after saying that, Avery will just walk away. Because, I mean, I'm assuming that they're aware that they're dreaming at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you awaken, the first thing that you gaze upon is your sword upon the wall.
They pause before picking it up. And reluctantly put it back on as they get ready for the day.
Right. Next on the list of people, everybody roll me, make me a dice roll. We're just gonna
I
do it
will
by
roll
number.
a d10.
89.
I was about
Make me
to
a
say-
You told me
roll.
any dice. You said any dice.
All right, fine.
That
12.
dice roll.
You first.
Fuck.
You're the most enthusiastic of Since you wanted to be the most enthusiastic of the bunch.
Could I get the short version? Never.
I
I
think
love
about
that
that
clip.
quote once a day. I
love
sincerely,
that clip.
that lives in my brain.
That
Can I
is
get
my-
the short version? Never.
I love that clip. I need to like edit down that clip.
It is one of my favorite quotes to have ever come out of Donna's mouth.
Thank you. I love that NPC. I love the trees that I get to play in this game.
Now that is a long story.
All right, what did everybody get? Nice roll.
Oh fuck.
18.
10,
On a d20. 19.
19. Very nice.
Rookie numbers.
Excuse me.
Okay.
89. You want me to roll a d20?
79.
I'll
roll me a
participate.
D20.
79.
I rolled an 8.
Nice.
95.
You always gotta
Wow,
outdo
very
everybody, huh, Stealthy?
I thought of something better than 94. Let me hear it.
95.
95.
Nobody rolled the great
thought it
number,
should be
the
funnier
peak
than
number.
94.
69.
Yep.
Nice. All right.
I already re-rolled
so-
my portents for the day. I have an 18, a 16, and a natural 1.
So, can I believe that you would be the first to wake up this morning?
Ah, fun.
What's your passive perception?
My passive?
Yes. Oh, it
Perception-
is
passive
15.
Perception is 15.
Okay.
Passive investigation is 20, if that makes a difference.
Okay. Nothing seems to be out of place as you wake up.
I just remembered. Okay, never mind.
Okay.
Yeah.
You see
and
the
I wake
small
up-
glimpse of the sunlight.
I wake up
coming
from
through.
actually a good night's sleep.
Yeah.
I've been like tossing and turning the last few nights, but tonight I actually managed to get a little bit of sleep
Mm-hmm.
because one of my fears has been quelled for now. For now. But I still have to get that closure on that at some point. So I wake up, sun streaming in, hitting my face.
Mm-hmm.
One of my fins is like plastered to the side of my head. Like it's just like, and I just have to like put a couple fingers over my nostrils and just like, and it like, it like
Oh god.
flips the flipper out from my head. You know how you like blow your nose
Yeah,
and
yeah.
like, and you pop your ears? Yeah, I
Mhm,
did that basically.
Exactly.
Look
Usually
around.
I yawn, but you know.
Yeah. Look around. 12 is still fast asleep.
He was passed
I
out.
only fell asleep like 3 hours ago. Yeah.
hmm
Granted, you only need
Yeah.
one more
You
hour
got-
to sleep. So-
Just like I get my moments of clarity. I get up, put on my robe. Who rolled an 18?
Stealthy.
I will look. I will get up, and I imagine
As you step
either
out,
bumping into or hearing Avery stirring.
I will have this. As you step out of your room, because Avery's room is immediately to like your right,
Yeah.
you can just see and have like there's an aura of just like pissed that's coming from that door.
Dark.
You see
piss.
Night. You see Night. Like I said before, like Avery's thoroughly upset. It just they have no control on their power at that point.
Mhm.
And you just see Night kind of like oozing as this dark fog from underneath the door.
Sorry, Dad sent me a meme in Discord that was really inappropriate. And I love it.
Don't be shy.
Okay,
Share.
sorry, anyway.
Kidding.
No.
Okay, fine. Not a fucked up joke.
I was
September
about to say, I
11th,
can't- you-
2001. Tom Brady. Damn, what the fuck happened, coach? Bill Belichick. A tragedy, Tom, but I feel like we're going to win a Super Bowl in a couple months. Belichick's girlfriend. Goo Goo Gaga. Not anything on topic. I was hoping he would see it after stream.
I fucking love it. I had you pulled up because I was
Oh,
like,
did
I
you?
don't know.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
you just sent me the photo.
Yeah. Okay. So anyway,
God. Yeah.
Goo Goo Gaga. Okay, that is way. Okay, so aura of dark evil pack energy coming from Avery's room. I'm just like, should I intervene on this? No, I shouldn't. And I just like walk away. Turn and walk away. I will actually enter the bathroom this time.
Okay.
And then do my
Are you doing a morning routine right now?
yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Because every time I've woken up, I've had something to do, so I've just been like, okay, glob of water, and then just clean myself.
Clean.
Mhm.
Yeah. and then I will attempt to make breakfast.
Okay. Ooh, roll me. We'll make it a wisdom check to be able to cook.
I shouldn't have said anything. I shouldn't have said anything.
I was just about to say, I love that I just say I make breakfast and it happens, but you added the word attempt.
Meaning he's not good at making breakfast.
I don't normally make breakfast.
No, that's because it's normally Avery.
Or Hope
Yeah.
that has
I do
been
it
making
too.
breakfast because Hope
Oh,
really
Hope has
enjoys,
made us breakfast a lot.
Avery
Hope
comes up and
really-
intervenes on this.
Hope really enjoys cooking. I think that's
Hope
like
is also at her house.
yes,
We're in
Hope is
agreement.
currently
Yeah.
not with
At
you.
her house.
You
Pass
guys
the
actually-
heck out.
You guys actually have your like whole entire thing to yourselves this time.
I hope Avery comes up and intervenes because I got a natural one.
You kind of make coffee. There are grounds in it.
I get that far and I
You
stop. I'm
wait.
just like,
You make
this is not my
coffee
purpose.
like tea.
yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
That's
I'm
no.
just, I just like get the
Avery.
coffee grounds and the tea leaves mixed up all of a sudden, and I'm just like, Avery comes up to see Canna pouring like coffee grounded water into a cup.
Yeah, you see Avery walks in, immediately clocks what you're doing, and they kind of like angrily toss their sword on the couch and walk over and snatch the teapot and the coffee from you and starts making it correctly.
I was kind of hoping that you would take over from here, and I just like sip the coffee ground water, and I immediately spit it out, and I pour it down the drain.
Do you regret your life decisions at this moment?
A little, and I look over. Hey, you got your sword back, or
They've
no?
had their-
Got it back.
They've got it out again.
They've always had it, yeah.
Yeah.
It's just that recently they've had one arm, so they haven't
Yeah.
had it.
Yes.
They've had something
Yeah.
else. And you're just like, going back to using your sword? I mean, it's
Yes.
appropriate. You got your arm back, so I would hope so.
Yes, I'm going back to using my sword.
Hmm.
It's a constant reminder of things as they continue to make tea and coffee properly.
Well, if you... I won't breach the subject anymore. You do that. I'll check around the cart, and I just like...
Make me an investigation check.
21.
Okay.
Har.
As you look
Hardy.
through your guys' kitchen, you look underneath of the sink and you find what is a bucket that has a lid upon it.
Big bucket, small bucket?
It's a big bucket, like it's about a 5-gallon. You see that it has a little tap on the very bottom of it. You open it up. You breathe in. It is a very... It smells exactly like coffee, but is dark.
And there's a tap on the bottom of it.
Yes, like at the very bottom of it.
I place it on the counter, put a cup under the tap, and tap the tap.
Okay, you see a black, cold liquid come out. Like water.
Smell?
Smells like coffee.
Avery sniffs the coffee.
The coffee you're making, or the coffee that...
The coffee out of my cup.
Oh, okay.
Because
Coffee
I've
out
only
of his
poured that
cup.
cup.
Okay, it smells like a cold... It smells like a cold coffee.
Is this cold brew?
The cold brew?
I take a sip.
It is... Oh, it is... It's not for the sake bad in any way. It is just.
It's just.
It could use some creamer.
Jet fuel?
It's
jet
yeah,
fuel.
it's jet
No,
fuel.
no,
This
it's Dwarven Miners coffee.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
It is a dwarven cold brew.
Whoa!
Canna, you will be completely wired the entire day.
Oh my god! Do I get any kind of initiative bonus for that?
No,
No! Oh, damn it!
you just feel you go under the condition of just like I'm awake now.
Yeah, just. Whew! That, why, where.
Avery
where
just
did the-
gingerly takes it from them, treating it like it's like an explosive,
Yeah!
and just sets it in the sink.
Well, that's just something brand new I don't think I've ever experienced before.
I can tell.
You do
I feel a
feel
rush of
very
energy
loose.
falling over me all of a sudden. Huh?
You do feel like very loose, like all your veins have just opened.
I'm getting more blood.
Your heart starts palpitating a little bit.
No, you just got more blood in your caffeine system. That's
Yeah.
all.
Yeah.
What am I saying?
More blood in my caffeine system.
I believe.
I mean, that's what
Like,
my
I
friend
look at
says,
this
so.
bucket. Have we had this bucket with us like the whole time? I wonder.
Make me a perception check on the bucket. Or I guess would it be a perception or investigation if you're looking through it? Probably investigation.
If it's investigation, I got a 21 again. If it's perception, I got a 16.
Okay, you see
So it's a
written,
5-point difference.
Oh yeah, right. You see written on the very bottom of it, the initials for Drunk's old character.
Oh.
The one that died in the explosion.
Oh no. Oh my god, I forgot about him. Just like
It's so mean. You forgot about.
Yeah, I immediately was like, Drunk was here?
yeah. Drunk was part of this campaign for like 3 episodes, and then all of a sudden he wasn't, and I just moved on. I look at the bucket and I'm like, I get like
Oh
a
yeah, that
wave
was the
of, like,
episode where Canna and Avery like really got at each other's throats at one point.
Yeah.
oh, him!
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were
Yeah.
talking about his player character from the beginning of the
No,
game.
you guys didn't have
No.
the cart then.
Oh my god. And it was just the adventurer guy.
Yeah.
I'm just like, oh no.
The first one was Reinhardt. Second one.
Yeah. And then the second one was Alabama Steve or something like that. It was a play on Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
Alabama Steve.
T. Jones.
Yeah.
T. Jones. That's right. And I'm just like, I get hit with a wave of like, not nostalgia, but a wave of just like remembering who this was. And I'm just like, okay. Thank you for leaving us with a parting gift 20 days later.
That's probably why it's so dark.
Yeah.
You don't.
Wait, is this a... Wait, I opened up the lid and I was like, do I see the liquid inside of it?
Yeah, you do. You would see the liquid, and then you would also.
Oh,
see...
I thought this was an alcohol.
You no.
No. Like, why would there be a cold liquid in an alchemy jug? Yeah. No.
No.
But we just have like a 5-gallon bucket of cold, old dwarven mining coffee.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Hmm. Well. Anyway, I go about
Yeah.
doing a round of the cart again.
Okay.
I need to walk some of this energy off. I need to do like a couple rounds of
Start
the
doing
cart.
laps.
Yeah.
Do you go outside or inside?
At first, just along the perimeter on the outside on the cart.
Mhm.
So like
Oh,
top
I mean-
deck, and then eventually I'm like, this isn't working, and I climb down and I start running around the outside.
Okay. We'll get to that in just a second. Siggy,
Sure.
I believe you're Yeah, the one
I'm
that
gonna go to the bathroom real
wakes
quick. I'll
up.
be right back.
Okay, yeah, good. Siggy, I believe you're the next one that wakes up, right? Because you rolled.
It was 8. Yeah, I rolled an 18.
Okay, yes. Then you. Oh, you would have woken up at the same time Avery did. I'm sorry.
Siggy
So-
likes to sleep though.
Yeah, it's true. Siggy, you wake up.
So she wakes up and she's just rubbing her eyes, and then she has a sudden realization of, oh, I gotta give that picture, that drawing I did. Okay. Who would she kind of have a general guess as to who might be up at the moment?
Make me a perception check with disadvantage as you're listening for footsteps.
Yeah. Hold on. Okay. Let's see here. 12.
12.
Yeah.
Um,
I'll
No.
stop. I'll stop making the joke one day.
you are trying to hear, and there is an individual that is just taking a shitload of steps upstairs right now.
You know what? Either way, she's going to, you know, package the drawing up as best she can without, revealing anything. And she'll bring it with her as she heads upstairs just in case.
Mm-hmm. And you see Avery, right at like in the kitchen area. There's a sword on the couch, and the place is yours, for kind of talking and communicating about.
Oh.
Sorry.
Good. You're up, Avery. I noticed something last night, and I know I'm not the best at words, but I wanted to give you this. And she just motions, giving them the nicely packaged up picture.
Nicely
packaged picture. Avery turns and just kind of cocks their head a little bit as they take the package and opens it up. This is very good.
It's just kind of my way of wishing you both happiness. I don't know how to speak at the moment, so I just woke up, and I'm awkward with these kinds of things, but it's just my way of wishing y'all happiness.
Hang on. Hold that thought.
Hmm.
Un momento, por favor. Anyway, I don't know. Cough.
Avery,
Yeah, the train engine.
smirks a little and sets the drawing off to the side and fills a cup of coffee and sets it in front of Siggy.
Thank you. I definitely need that. I am way too tired, and I don't know why.
Well,
That coffee will fix that.
What was that?
It was a lapse.
that would be the scaly one.
the scaly one.
What did he do?
Dwarven miners coffee.
Coffee.
Siggy's
But-
just gonna have this look of the fuck kind of decision was that?
Not
This is gonna be
mine.
a coulda had a V8 moment.
What a weird ad campaign. Just bopping
But,
people in the middle of the head. Just bopping people in the middle of the head for not drinking a vegetable drink. Like, what the hell?
Please assault people for not eating their vegetables. Yes. All right.
Siggy. You do owe me now, though.
Uh-oh. What do I owe you for?
You have given me a gift and then accepted food and drink from me and said thank you.
Oh, Siggy's just like, ah, fuck.
I love Faye so much.
Siggy just she has this moment of where she's just like, oh fuck. Well, I made my bed, I gotta lie in it.
This is why you don't make friends with Faye.
This is why I made friends with a Faye.
Oh,
This is why I don't say thank you.
I was about to say something else. You out of game. I'm sorry. You don't make friends with the Fae. You fuck the Fae.
Incredible.
Precious and kinky.
Oh, yeah, hydrate, by the way.
Oh,
Oh.
great. I mean, what do you
We're
think
all so
Abner's trying to do?
thirsty.
Oh, Brett. It's good to see you, Brett.
Yeah.
Oh.
If flavor water counts, Brett.
Yeah.
Flavor water counts.
Because it's still water. Then again,
It's
tea
strawberry
is like
watermelon.
90%. Then again, tea is like 70% water, so.
So are humans.
75%, I think.
So are humans. What a non sequitur.
All right. Let's let them
Excuse me while I
RP.
polish off my autographed NASCAR
Yeah.
diecast.
All right, everybody, let them RP.
I will exact my price here soon.
Well, I will do what needs done. And Siggy's just like, fucking Christ, why did I do that? But in the end, she's just like, they may be Fae, but they're still friends, so
They are
Secretly.
friends, not food.
Avery's about to give everybody a fucking crash course.
Ooh.
Cough.
Oh no.
Can I say that's what Wake 12's up? Is hearing Canna outside the car.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
We know
yeah.
that.
About every minute or so, you get the sound of footprints right above your bedroom because I'm
Meow.
on the top deck and it just like connects top deck to bedroom.
What sound does a Prius make when it drives by?
Oh,
I'm gay. I'm gay. And when it owls, it goes homo, 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 homo.
Fucking Jeff Dunham. I haven't thought about Jeff Dunham in years. Thank you for that.
I am not afraid to admit that I mix up the people Jeff Dunham and Jeffrey Dahmer way more often than I should. Their names are similar. They both keep bodies in their like boxes. Like,
and all I
That's
can imagine
true.
now is Walter just like standing over a corpse with a knife and a fork.
Jeffa Dunham.
okay.
Jeffa Dahmer.
He
Okay.
was definitely really good.
12,
live.
you wake up.
We've been streaming for 51 minutes. And we've
We're
barely
still not
even
done waking up.
12 wakes up and immediately is just like, fuck, I'm late for training. Shit. Coffee? Yeah, all right, yeah, I'll grab. Fuck, did he go? Okay.
Cough.
In a hurry, runs, grabs coffee, and it just, oh, hey, morning, Avery, morning.
12, make a perception.
Avery
about to
holds
call
the
you-
picture out
Thank you.
to Abner
Uh,
for him to look at.
12, make
Oh,
me
the
a perception
picture.
check.
Yeah.
12? Okay.
Oop, we got another clip. Thank you, Brett.
Oh, thank you.
Perception. That's a 25.
Okay. You are not wearing pants.
I'm gonna go die.
Not gonna make that
Avery
face,
Avery
like-
hands him the picture and the and a cup of coffee, and then looks
Oh,
him up
this
and
is-
down and goes, "I thought we were going slow."
That's
My
incredible.
statement in the past stands.
Okay. This picture is lovely. Where did, I'm gonna, nope, no conversation until pants. And holding the coffee is gonna go get dressed for the day. And then come back out. And just, okay, who drew the picture? That's lovely. I like it a lot. This is really pretty. I'm kind of hot.
Ziggy just shyly raises a hand.
This is phenomenal. Oh my god. Did you give it to Avery?
Yes.
Could I, is there a chance I could get one? Is that how?
I don't know how to make copies.
Oh, that's fair. I
Wait a
I
minute.
will just ask Avery to look at theirs when I want to see it. I have to run off to training. Thank you for the coffee, Avery. I'm gonna go deal with royalty, which is not what I was ready for.
Oh, damn it.
Honestly,
I
it
was
was
gonna
what you
say, I
ran
can
away
press it.
from, and now we're back.
I can
It is.
see. I was gonna say I can press to digitate a copy, but it only appears on a surface for an hour. So, oh well.
No.
Do it forever.
Oh no, he clipped the no pants.
No pants.
I hate how true to myself this is.
Incredible.
What? It was the
Um,
moment that you said I get up in a hurry. I'm like, okay, he's not wearing
Yeah.
pants.
So, and 12 is just. I know last session we agreed on where I was going to train. I don't remember where it is. I also distinctly know from last session we never set a time, so 12's just going to get there now. He might be waiting all day. He has no idea. He thinks he's late.
Oh, right as he steps out the door too.
Oh yeah. By the
Um,
way, yeah. Right.
Bumps
Yeah,
into
right-
Canna.
Right as he steps out the door, Avery kind of says in a sing-song voice, goes, "And remember, you owe me."
I owe you? Wait. I don't remember owing you anything.
He said, "Thank you."
As you wish. And then he leaves.
The moment that you step outside the door, your foot instantly kicks something on the floor.
Is it Canna? Is
No.
he already crashing?
As you
Oh.
look,
No, he trips me as he walks out the door.
as you look down, you can see that there is a kind of small, kind of is it a spindle of rope and a
Like a spool? Like a
yeah,
little spool of
little
rope.
spool of rope, or like, well, it's not like in anything. It's just wrapped around. Like
Okay, there's just rope.
It's still a spool.
there's rope on the floor, rope on the ground, and a dagger and a blackened dagger.
Little bundle
It's
of
a
rope.
coil
right.
of rope and a black dagger. Yeah.
Coil of rope and a black dagger,
Yeah.
yeah.
12 immediately. Am I being threatened?
I don't know. I kind of saw that on the floor, and I was going to ask you
I
about it.
Okay, no, I don't know anything. He can't. All right.
I like
next
stop
move.
and I like jog in place in front of 12.
Okay. I'll just and 12 picks
Hey,
it up
12,
and
it's good to
starts
see you
jogging
again.
with
Do you have the
Canna.
coffee in there? It's really good, strong coffee. I think you need to have some coffee before you go. I
Coffee
think
in
it'll
one
help you with
hand,
the
rope
training.
and dagger in the other, jogging with Canna around the cart. Wait, you don't know why this dagger is here?
No, I have no idea. I saw it when I got out here, but I wasn't going to question it until I saw you.
Okay. Dono, is there a note or anything?
Nope.
Okay. Do
Great.
I pick up the dagger and get cursed?
No.
Because I didn't think about that before I touched it.
No, you do not. You do not feel any kind of like. Make me a perception check, or
I can
insight.
cast identify on the
Insight
dagger if you
check.
want me to.
Insight.
Insight check.
Yes.
I can cast
Okay.
identify on the dagger if you want me to.
I did. Let me just get a vibe for it
Meow.
first, bud. That's gonna be a 18.
Okay. The rope has a magical aura about it, and the dagger has a slight 1 to it.
Okay, these are both magical. I have to go to training. Just
Great, you go
don't.
to training, I'll identify the rope and the dagger, and I'll tell you all about it afterwards.
Good plan. Don't forget to drink water.
Where are you going to be if you're going to be training? I want to know, because I want to catch up with you in case I don't know.
I'm gonna be by the big tree in the castle, right?
No,
I
you're
turn
going
it
to the
now?
training ground.
Oh, my bad. I'm gonna be at the training grounds in the castle,
Outside the castle walls.
outside the castle.
The
I
castle
don't know where I'm
walls?
going.
You're-
Thank God there's a
listen,
guard that follows me.
I think this is hilarious because your character last campaign decided where it was.
Yeah. Yeah, he did. Oh, how often we forget. How soon we forget.
I like to imagine that there's the guard that's near me, that's like following me. He's jogging with us. I'm like, I'm going to the tree in the castle, the training grounds. The training grounds in the castle, outside the castle. The training grounds outside.
Well, I hope you have fun. If we need anything, I'll come and get you, and I'll let you know about this stuff after you go and get. Okay, bye. And I
You
like
do
just-
see like a couple guards up, like if anybody's paying attention, there are guards that are doing laps above the wall, not for.
Canna,
like, a
go join
morning-
them.
That sounds like a great idea.
Cast fly on
It's not
yourself.
like I'd
go
be
up.
invading their property if I did that.
All
It
right.
would be really nice to get a good view of the city. I think I'm gonna go do that. I'm gonna go look for a way to get to the top of the wall.
Okay.
Without getting in trouble.
Do you think
Without
Lesser
getting-
Restoration will just purge the caffeine from his system?
Maybe.
I was just kind of waiting for someone to throw a bucket of water on me. I'd go back to normal. Like, but
All right.
who knows?
Lux, you're not at the cart.
No, I'm not.
I forgot.
You awaken in a very nice bed. It's not the best sheets ever, but they are well taken care of. There's a nice bed frame about it. You can see in this room, it is wood floors. There's a bookshelf off to the side that has books that definitely have been creased and such. There's this chair and a desk, papers that are around the desk and such. You can see a pen that is quilled pen and ink to be able to write with. You wrap yourself and that you can smell what is eggs cooking and maybe a little bit of steak with a bit of pepper, a little bit of oregano, and very nice, and butter. As you can hear the sounds of the kitchen down the stairs being used.
Okay. Can I look around to see if his shirt's there?
Yes, there's definitely a shirt. His shirt is definitely there.
Okay, I'm gonna get that on and walk out.
The
To
shirt
the kitchen.
absolutely engulfs you. This man is much larger than you. It is that very pretty like dress shirt like kind of a thing. Actually, no, this is like he was in armor and such like that, but it was like a dressier kind of armor. So you have his undercoat or underdress and such. And since he is more of like the night shift and stuff like that, there does not seem to be any kind of a rush within this morning. It's very calm. You see a little calico cat that sits outside the door, and as you wake up, it stretches and rubs its head against your leg. As you can see down these steps, they are not carpeted, but everything seems decently taken care of. You can see just down below in the bottom floor, a table that sits within the middle of the room. You can kind of hear the sounds of things cooking, and I just heard fireworks go off. Happy 4th of July, everybody.
Happy 4th.
America.
America, fuck yeah. As you step down, you can see a man who straight up has an apron on, cooking, to keep him safe from the grease that he is currently cooking. Or grease that he's currently cooking with for the steak and butter and such like that, because he is shirtless. This is like straight out of a romance novel. He does have his hair up, pulled back. It is not just to be able to keep food from getting in, or keeping hair from getting into the food. It says, well then, hello, good morning. I hope you had a fantastic sleep. I didn't want to wake you too quickly. There's coffee at the edge of the bar. Give me a little bit of time and this will be ready.
All right, and good morning to you as well. And thank you for the coffee.
It is a bit sweet. He seems to have added a bit of sugar and creamer to it, which is nicer than what you usually get. So, there's something nice about being captain of the guard. And he seems to really take care of himself and his things. So, all right. Do you want to RP this, or what do you
I'll
feel?
leave it up to the imagination.
Okay. We're going to pan back over to the rest of the party. As Lux has what is basically a romance novel-esque breakfast with the man that she just, book talk, get on it. Kidding.
In Sims terms,
Us.
whoopee.
We could do it.
We could do it. This is the fandom. Or this is the fan.
Foxtrot, uniform, Charlie, Kilo.
All right. Siggy and Canna, you slowly get to a point where you slow down and you gain control of yourself, and your brain has calmed down enough that you're like, sweat dripping off of you. You honestly, it feels great. Like even after running, it's just like, man, I am awake. I feel like I don't know.
really
There's
good.
something new about this. Like you've never been one to run in the morning, but you know what? This is fucking nice.
Feel all of my pores have opened. Do I have pores? I have scales. Do scales have pores?
Honestly,
I
I'm
think
looking that
so.
up.
I will have to look now.
You got two people to look it up.
ADHD.
ADHD. What is an HD and why do I have 80 of them?
I don't know what an HD is, but I got 80 of them bitches.
You're more snake than fish.
Yes. So I love explaining this. I am mechanically.
Oh, you do have pores.
perspectively- Mechanically, perspectively, I am a Triton, but visually, aesthetically, I am a sea serpent, which makes a lot of people confuse me for a dragonborn, but I'm not of a dragon at all. I'm just Snake Boy.
In Bonnie fish, the scales along the lateral line now have central pores and allow water to attack the sensory cells. So I don't know what the fuck half those words mean.
Reptiles. So that's in fish. In reptiles, you do have pores. Of course, you do not sweat. The pores are just for, again, sensory organs.
Yeah. Well, there you go. So I'm feeling everything. Anyway.
You're feeling good.
I elect to get when I calm down. I elect against the idea of trying to climb up on top of the wall, and instead, I'll take some time to identify these items. The rope and the dagger. I can do it as a ritual where it'll take 22 minutes, or I can do it with 2 spell slots where it'll take 2. I'm gonna do it as a ritual. So.
Okay.
And I'll spend the time walking. Looking for a nice... Did I already go to a magic shop? No, I went and helped out a guy. Oh. Did anyone already go to a magic shop?
You're also not completely dressed for the day, by the way.
I'm not what?
You're not still in your PJs.
Yeah, you're still in your PJs. You just woke up and splashed water on your face and whatnot. I don't think that you've done your whole entire morning routine.
No, he said he got good. Like he said, like I'm taking my time getting going this morning. I don't have anywhere I have to be. Like I'll defend Dippy. I would assume that involved.
I did my robe in that time.
Okay. Yeah. So you're in your wizard garb. More Dumbledore, less Harry Potter.
Exactly. No, I'm in street clothes. I'm in a t-shirt, jeans, and a leather belt. Oh God, Canna wearing jeans would be awful.
There's a hole. There's like more than 3 holes in that bitch.
Yeah.
All right.
Are we giving a best Genus vibe here?
Oh my God.
No. 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 All right, Canna.
Yes.
Oh shit.
We'll identify the rope and the dagger on a 20-minute walk to wherever I think there is a magic shop.
This is what the name? There's a name for it. It's a never-ending rope, I think is what it's called, right? Is the item? Is that am I wrong here? God, I can't remember the exact name for.
It sounds about right.
Yeah. Basically it's never-ending rope. It extends out to however long the user needs it. They can recall the rope and make it so it becomes like it reclines back, goes out, it's not whatever. The dagger has a single use, and it is to be able to cut the never-ending rope after it gets to a certain length. So you cut it, and that rope becomes normal. It's so you can be able to cut the magic item, so you can be able to use it for knotting, tying, things up. And
so I ask for this piece to be like 10 feet long, and then I take the dagger and chop off 5 feet, and the 5 feet in my hand is still magic, but the 5 feet that I asked for is normal.
Exactly.
Very interesting. This will definitely help us out, I think.
We'll call the dagger a dagger of cutting. It's made with obsidian. It's like obsidian rock. So it's like
we become rope salesmen.
It's not a great. So obsidian rock is not a great killing tool, but like for cutting a magic item, it's perfect. So. And it doesn't like destroy the item.
Could I theoretically ask for it to just continue to grow as I walk, so I just leave a trail behind me of rope?
Yeah, but then you're just gonna have a trail of rope in the middle of town.
Yeah.
And if anybody trips, you could be legally obligated for that.
I could go to court over this rope. No. Cord, rope.
No, it's just called stop.
Okay, anyway, magic shop.
Alright. Shit. Give me a second. Let me look at my stuff. Because I know I'm in a magic shop. Nope, that's your guys' quests. That was one of our things that we did. Where the fuck is my goddamn magic shop? God damn it.
As I'm walking around. I'm walking around thinking about what I've been doing recently, what I've gone through.
You've made a lot of mistakes.
Thinking about you, thinking about me, thinking about us, what we could be. Then
Think
I
about
realized it was
you,
just a
think
dream.
about me.
No. Freaking nostalgic shit.
As you're looking at that, I will say that I will stop by and pick up a bushel of very large apples. The largest apples, just like a bushel of the largest apples I can find for Maribel.
do you-
and I will
do you
pay
mean-
the requisite price for it?
Oh, fucking
We're in a
have it.
magic world, Dibby. Do you mean a bag and the bag itself is big, or the apples are big?
The
Alright.
apples are big. I want the
Oh,
apples
no.
to be. I want
Oh,
to.
no.
I want like some large apples.
So some
give
like
the
fat
hunter the
honey
power.
crisp.
Large.
So some fat honey crisps, which are like some of my
yeah.
favorite.
Absolutely.
Love Honeycrisp.
Um,
They're great.
I need a pen because I lost the
Can't
card.
eat apples.
That my don't have children. They take all your notes
Wait, what?
and they
I
hide
can't
them.
eat apples.
Oh,
No, Maribel. Oh, right.
Maribel.
No, you were talking about it in real life.
I am actually going to allow roleplay to happen because I now have to plan a magic shop because I can't find my notes.
Oh
So I'm terribly
No.
sorry.
I'll pay
Siggy and
for the bushel.
okay. We'll just say, depending how much do you get? Like how many pounds? Because it's for Maribel, right? So I'd say it's a
It's a
gold for
bushel.
like a dire
gold,
moose,
yeah, okay.
not amount of apples.
Sure.
You actually, it's probably like an actual barrel worth of apples.
A
A
buttload.
barrel of apples.
Yeah, a bungalow.
Bungalow of apples.
No,
Just-
a butt is an actual unit of measurement for
Yes.
barrels. Okay.
yes.
Yes.
It's like 55 gallons or something like that.
So Siggy, Avery,
Something that
RP
surely
among
will
yourselves.
Something that surely will not come up later. Butt measurement.
It's more
Uh,
accurate than Shack Tall.
A butt is either anywhere between 120 and 280 U.S. gallons. There you go.
Alright. So it's a liquid.
Anyway, Avery, Avery sets breakfast down for since Canna decided to dip before food was actually made.
Yeah.
I thought I was gonna fucking sneeze.
Uh,
Ugh.
Why do you
so
sound so
Avery
mad
sets
about it?
breakfast down in front of
'Cause it was
Siggy.
slow coming.
Oh, I know what
Yeah,
magic
12's
shop is
already
here.
gone,
What the
Canna's
fuck is
already
wrong
gone.
with me?
I'm
Already
so
gone.
dumb.
Canna's already gone.
I know exactly what the magic shop is.
nice. Avery sets down. They've made. Are you familiar with Toad in the Hole?
Oh.
No.
Okay. So Toad in the Hole is toast, that's been buttered, and then you cut out the center of it, and you crack an egg in the middle of it, and then you
Oh.
flip it so that way it's
Mhm.
and sausage.
I call that a blinky.
What?
My family always called it a blinky.
Your
There's a
family is wrong and
Blinky?
weird.
Yeah, it's a blinky. It's got an egg in the middle. It looks like an eye.
I don't
Oh,
want to
fun.
hear y'all talk until you've tried ham barbecues. Okay.
Okay.
Ham barbecues.
What?
It's a Western PA thing, and we also call we call them dippy eggs. Not
Hey,
exactly.
my eggs.
Anyway.
I also
Avery
say
sets
dippy
this
in place
down.
of dipshit.
In
Mhm.
front of Siggy.
And Carter.
Oh,
Is
Carter
Carter
fired-
even awake?
No, he rolled a 1.
Oh,
Okay.
To wake
That
up.
boy out.
He is out. He had a fun time last night.
Stealing freaking sausages. Siggy's just gonna
No.
mutter under her breath. Sausages. Freaking stealing sausages. God damn it.
Do I need to be concerned?
When I was out with Carter getting marshmallows actually for everybody, we were about to watch a performance and I see him roll up with the sausage on a stick. And I was like, Carter, did you take that without paying for it? And he didn't want to admit it.
That sounds like Kura.
Yeah.
As long as he didn't get caught.
From
What
what
a-
I saw, he didn't get caught. Nobody was chasing him, so
What a fucking Faye answer.
I think we're good.
As long as you didn't get caught. Cool. Alright.
Is that wait? Hold it. Backseat. Is that not the answer you'd give to your own kids? Because that's 100% what I'd fucking say.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, don't steal, but also thank God you didn't get caught.
Steal from large corporations. I don't give a fuck about Walmart.
No comment.
That wasn't a Faye answer. That was a stealthy answer.
Yeah. Indeed.
I'll get you later. Anyway,
Get you later.
See, Stealthy, you're supposed to act like you're PC, not your...
I'll be right back.
anyway. So yeah, Avery slides breakfast over to Siggy.
Ticky's gonna look and not say anything, but just nod. She knows.
You're learning.
Yeah.
I feel I'm going to have to teach everyone rather quickly.
I'm used to dealing with demons.
And yet you are so shy.
Oh, I prefer my books. I don't
Are
talk
you
to
Stu?
people much. Usually keep quiet. Around meetings, I just listen.
Well, it is always good for you to think before you speak.
Yeah, and apparently I didn't do that this time.
Fortunately, the rules here are not as binding as they are in the Feywild.
Okay.
But don't eat anything in the Feywild unless you brought it.
Noted.
But have confidence in what you say.
It's hard sometimes because I don't want to be a disappointment, and I felt like when my parents kicked me out, like I was just a bit of a disappointment in some regard. So I know I have to learn to get over it at some point, but
And whom would you have disappointed?
guess it's mostly myself at this point. Because I'm holding on to things that I really shouldn't be worried about. Oh,
They kind
I
of
I just
glance
had a
at their
couple
sword
things going.
real quick, and then glance back at you and go, if you let things eat at you, it only gives power to that thing over you. And it takes a lot of work to get over it. But your thoughts and your feelings are your own. And you should own that.
I admit I wasn't realizing what I was going to expect. I didn't realize what I was going to expect being with everybody, but after being with everybody, I feel a little more confident in myself and kind of happy with where I'm going at the moment.
Like all things in life, it does take practice. But you will get there.
As you get the food.
As I get food.
From the heavens above.
Master has given Dobby a clock. Dobby is free.
Dobby has the right to bear
Oh god, the bear!
Bear arms!
Oh, there is a weapon I need to show y'all. God dang it. Alright. I know it's off topic. I'm gonna find it for later.
Okay.
Okay.
Right. Excuse me.
Dippy!
After that, Avery does stop and take a bite of their food and everything, and looks back up and at Ziggy and goes, I think for what is coming for us as a whole, you must find your own voice.
This is an expression of appreciation for sitting and talking with her about something that normally is pretty on her mind quite a bit. And she, how to put it, you know that feeling that you get when you, God, brain. That feeling you get basically when you're just like, you know what? It's a new beginning. I'm gonna fucking do this. And she's just gonna, sit up, ruffle her feathers a bit, and smile.
Avery looks up at Ziggy and gives you that sly fey grin across their face.
Siggy's gonna return that and devilishly smile back at her. Or back at them.
They,
Them. Jeez. My brain.
They cock their head a little bit and I know what you owe me. Every time before you speak, you remind yourself to have confidence in what you say, that your thoughts are your own. And your debt to me is paid.
Siggy looks at them and just is like thinking, all right. Nodding her head and it's like, all right. Do this.
All right, we can go to Canna now.
Okay.
I forgot about a world event that happened, and now I know exactly what the magic shop is. So, you eventually come across a building that has what is a symbol of a dragon, but it is purple. It is a serpent-like dragon, not purple, and underneath of it is the two letters PD. It looks as though it is a two-story building. It is squished between two other buildings. It does not look as though it is like the type of buildings around it. Instead, it looks as though it is like almost like a bar or it's like a saloon type situation where the saloon doors open up and everything like that. So
Kitty.
Oh, it's a baby.
give him kisses. This is Marlo.
Two kitties.
We got a whole lot of kitties up in this joint.
Hey, Chico. What you doing, baby?
So, PD. I'll walk in.
You immediately see what are shelves of different magical items, all with different tags and such like that. There's a counter that is completely made of glass that has different assortments of stones and gems. With your passive perception, you immediately see on one of the counters there's a sign that says store or company only power gems. That is like in a little bit of a sign that is a little bit larger. You see what is a sword hilt that is upon the side wall. It has a small tag upon it. Now that can give you that you can use to identify what the heck you're looking for or looking at. There are different necklaces, shields, and such. You can see that there is an upstairs, but there are no steps to it, or what doesn't seem like steps. It has an opening as where like steps would be, like to enter into on both sides of the building, but there is no steps. You can look and looking up, you can just see a glimpse of what is their armor section, and there is a fine, glistening red set of armor up at the very top.
Ooh. So glistening red armor, lots of necklaces, lots of stuff like that. Just the hilt of a sword?
Yeah.
I walk over to the tag of that and I look at that.
It is now the hilt of the sword is called Purple Dragon's Breath.
Oh, it'll like.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that. Okay. Oh, PD, the purple dragon. Okay.
This, now, as you look around, you don't see a shop owner right away, until you hear a door from the back area behind the counter open up, and you see what is a dragonborn. Absolutely pink, with shades on that are slightly down, no shirt underneath of it, but a Russian like coat, like fur coat on, and tight leather pants. As he comes out with a, not holding a crate, but like magicking a crate to follow with him, says, "Hey there, bud, how's it going?
Exactly how I imagined.
Welcome to the Purple Dragon."
Well, thank you. Yeah, it looks like you've got a really interesting looking abode here. I was actually wondering if you had a specific item available.
I mean, I can check.
I'm looking for this, and I like pull out just like an illustration I made prior. That of the book. I'm looking for the, and I've told you about this in a previous session. I'm looking for the cataloging book.
Oh, a cataloging book. That's usually something that's used among shops and such like that. It's not usually something that's open to the public, my friend.
I have a lot of things. I have a cart, you see, and it has, it's a very large cart. I didn't bring it with me, but,
okay.
It has a storeroom with a lot of things in it. I have a lot of personal things. It has a couple of. It's kind of like a.
Oh, were you one of those individuals coming in with the massive diamonds?
Yes, that's me and my party. Yeah,
that's
Canna.
Fascinating. Oh, nice. Duke Nukem.
Duke, pleasure.
No, the first name is actually Nukem.
Nukem Duke.
Yes.
Nukem, pleasure. Yeah, going from over the table to in the table. All right. But yeah, I have all of these various and sundry things on my cart, and I wanted a way to keep up with them.
I could actually be of service of you with that.
Oh, you could?
The only problem is that that's not something that's stuck within the inventory. It's more of like a specially creative thing.
I have money available.
Okay. It would take time, and I would have to use main store up in Laxos to make the order, because that's where we get most of our product. How long are you staying in town?
I'm actually not entirely sure.
Well, I would imagine that it'd take probably about maybe a week or two of enchanting, depending on the size of the book that you wanted.
Okay.
But the good thing is that we use teleportation to be able to get between each store. So inventory is pretty easy. It's just the enchanting process that you have to charge for.
Would take a while.
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
It's the teleportation circles, though, well, that we can be able to get it to you quickly.
Well then,
I will say there is a surcharge if we end up having to deliver it through bird.
Oh,
airmail
okay.
and all that.
Of course, yeah. Well, yeah. What would I be looking at for that?
I would say something around. Well, it depends on the size. Are you looking for the?
I don't really need any more than.
It's more of like a uncommon.
Hold on, I need to look at the. I was about to say I need to look at the.
Is it an uncommon or rare magic item? Because that's what I base my stuff off of.
let me see. I have an
I guess it would be
image.
considered rare because it's not something that you can just like buy at a store, but you have to specially order
Let me
or
see, let me
have
see, let me
done.
see. I know I have it here somewhere. No.
I know you
It's not
sent
it.
it to me.
Oh man, I had this. There it is. The cataloging book, a wondrous rare item. Nondescript book contains statistics and details on various objects. You can use an action to touch the book to an object you wish to catalog. The book inscribes the object's name provided to you on one of its pages and sketches a rough illustration to accompany the object's name. If the object is a magic item or otherwise magic imbued, the book also inscribes the object's properties. The book becomes magically connected to the object and it denotes its current location, provided it's not protected by non-detection or other magic that thwarts divination. When you attune to this book, its previously cataloged contents disappear. You can use an action to speak a word to encrypt the contents of the book, which you and up to 10 creatures of your choice can understand. A second removes the encryption. And if you and a cataloged object are on the same plane, you can teleport. You can teleport to the object's location. The property works like the teleport spell, except you teleport only yourself, and you treat the object's location as very familiar. Once used, you can't use this property again until 7 days have passed. I did not know that about that book.
That's cool. So you could
That's
literally
really cool.
catalog everything in your guys' like
Exactly.
thing, and then be able to teleport
And
back
I
to your
would...
thing.
And I was also thinking, like, common items would just be, like, there would be a few common items on a page if I'm just cataloging stuff in my in the storeroom. So I would say I wouldn't need any more than, like, 100, 150 pages.
Let's say...
Call it 100.
All right. Let's say 200 gold. Sound square?
I immediately hand over. That looked like I punched him. What are you insane?
God, man.
No. I immediately hand him 200 gold. That
Fantastic.
is. I will absolutely do that.
All right. Now,
go.
you do not have to pay the entire amount right away, but if you do wish to, we can take that. Usually
I
it's
pulled
half payment.
200 out. Yeah.
We usually do half, and then when the item is finished, or it is we will do a sending to you, allowing you to know that that it is ready, and we'll collect the second part of payment. Though, if you
Call
pay
it
in
my
full,
call it my trust in you that you'll get the job done.
understood. Can I get your name and information? So,
Canna, private investigator.
fantastic. Ooh, private investigator. I'll keep an idea. Keep that in mind.
I prestidigitate a card in my hand and just like place it on the table, and it'll like have my info on it. But after an hour, it'll disappear.
I will definitely hold on to this. Thank you so much for your business.
Make
Now,
a
do
copy
not-
because I think that copy disappears.
Okay, and he just snaps his fingers and it's like done.
Awesome. I'll look around and I'll see if there's something else, and I'll let you know. But,
The
yeah,
stairs
thank you
do
very-
exist. They're just invisible. It's to fuck with people.
I like.
And also, I feel that stairs are unaesthetic.
That is a very fair point, and I will take this. So, an item that I've had since the beginning of the campaign, but I have never used it. I think I've used it once. Is my rope of climbing? I will unfurl that from my back pouch, and I'll just be like, "Yeah, I don't think it's really cool either." And I toss the rope of climbing up into the air, and it will stand straight up, and it like up to the balcony of the second floor, and I'll just climb up it, and I'll re-ravel the.
That's awesome. The stairs do exist.
I'll take them back down.
All right. As you are upstairs, this is the armor section. So you can
Yes.
see what is a large array of like +1 and +2 armor, with the very middle of it not being red dragon armor, like red dragon plate mail.
Right. Yes.
It its tag is 5,000 gold.
Yeah, that's a little expensive for my blood. I was actually wondering if there would be like any robes or cloaks up here as well.
Make me an investigation check.
I absolutely.
Absolute. Wagon saga do, buddy.
I'm gonna have a moment of clarity and turn that natural 1 into an 18. So I'll turn that into an 18 plus 10 for a 28.
Okay.
As I zone out for like 5 seconds, and then a moment of clarity hits, and I'm like, all right, and I'm looking, and so I mark off one of my. That's the third natural 1 that die has rolled, because that die is also the die that rolled the natural 1 portent as well.
You gotta
I'm gonna
change
say-
that shit
jail.
out, dude.
Dice jail.
Yeah, I'm gonna change that shit out.
Okay.
All right.
Let me see here. You see, because you got a 28.
Mm-hmm.
You see a couple different robes, ones that kind of give like a +1 to your AC and such like that, and then you see one that one that has like a bunch of different patches on it, of different things and interesting, like it's almost like it's not set up like a Boy Scout kind of patch.
The robe of useful items.
You look at the tag, and it is the robe of useful items.
I love the robe of useful items. I love using it. Oh man.
It is a uncommon magical item.
What's the price on the tag?
It is. Ooh, what do I put my uncommon at? Because rare starts at 500. This is. Let me roll 2 D100s.
Oh my gosh.
Give me a second. I gotta find.
Kitty taking up the shelf.
Cat on a shelf, buddy. Where the hell is all my data? Here we go. Okay.
Cat on the rack.
So it is 150 gold.
150 gold. Sure. Why not? And I will add a robe of useful items to... There it is. Love it. Oh, I don't even
Okay.
have to attune to this thing, do I?
No, you don't. This is what we're gonna do right now, because I didn't decide what items are on this thing yet. So we're gonna roll randomly.
You can roll those, and then I'll look at it when we exit the shop. I will take that robe back down the invisible stairs.
Okay.
Pay
It
him
is a
for
little
the robe.
disorienting, but completely doable.
Pay him for the robe. Thank him again for the book. Thank him again for the book, and I'll just be like, do you have anything like super cheap as I'm going out the door?
Our gems of power are very interestingly cheap. They're about 10 gold each, but they give a plus. Mechanically, they give 1d4 extra damage to any melee-based attack, and is held on the weapon until the strike is made.
Interesting. I'll take 4.
So
And they're
add
10 gold each, so
Yep.
40 gold.
and power gems should be. It's either like I either named it a gem of power or a power gem, but it should be within your like in D&D Beyond. So
Power gem D4. Yep. There we go.
okay. Damn. Okay.
There you go.
Okay.
Looks good. I'll get 4 of those. Those will be gifts.
Everybody, roll me 2d100s. Because
Oh.
I don't want to have to roll a d100 as many times as I have to right now.
Oh, sure. Ooh, I got a 92. I got an 82.
Okay.
Oh, Taylor, you muted?
We're supposed to roll 2 D100s?
Yes.
Yes. 47 and 26.
47, that's my favorite number.
That sounds like a lie.
It is! It is my favorite
is a
number. I
lie.
love the number 47. No, it is a lie. No, I actually do love the number 47. When I was still in middle school and high school, my best friend that I actually just went to the wedding for, and his friends discovered a website called the47society.com talking about how 47 is the most random number that appears the most often in random society as it kind of just sits. And it was just, we believed it enough that we decided to go along with it, and that's my favorite number still to this day for that reason.
How do I do this?
What?
I didn't roll the right ones. I thought I typed it incorrectly, but came up with a 23 the first time. For some reason. Alright, hold on. Let me see about doing this instead.
Okay, so I'm still waiting on, I think.
Really?
Well, in the meantime, I design things while I'm not doing stuff. I just open Photoshop and I do whatever my brain tells me. How do we feel about selling like tacky? I have so many of them, like travel stickers, like touristy stickers for all the realms we do in D&D, like Inquisition,
Ooh,
Crossroads.
That would be
like,
pretty nice.
that'd be
I would,
fun.
I
That'd
would
be
go along with
interesting.
that, yeah.
I'm a fan.
yeah.
I've been working on one for Dark Energy, so.
Oh yeah.
But
Oh,
maybe
fun.
we could like sell like a sticker set.
Yeah.
Do a sticker set for the realms that we...
Aludra, you were my
The
last
realms our
person.
viewers travel to.
Yeah.
In these engaging stories. Like, what is on this cloak?
Just 2 D100s, Aludra. That's all I need.
I literally was... I didn't know if I was doing it correctly.
It's okay.
It's okay. It's fine.
Why did you do an insight check? Oh wait, that's way far up. Never mind. No, you rolled 2 D100s and you got an 11 and a 12. That's what you got on a D100 roll. Yeah, that's
Okay.
kind of nuts.
Shit, I gotta look at the thing again.
And then you rolled, when you rolled 2 D100s, you got a 7 and a 6. No, a 7
16.
and a 16. You need to get a god and divine intervention like yesterday. Because those would be... Almost all of those would be successful divine intervention rolls.
I know, right? I'm over here like my cleric ass is like rolling freaking high.
I mean, look at me. I got an 82 and a 92.
Ooh. Okay, so
No, I'm going to talk about the fact that Lux got 69.
Nice.
Yep. Yep.
Just to keep the roleplay, just to put the roleplay in a place where Canna will step aside, he's going to go back from the magic shop to the cart, where hopefully Siggy and Avery still are, unless they decided to go off and do something. And when he gets back, he's like, that was a really invigorating walk. Here, and hands 2 of the power gems to Avery.
ooh. How nice of you.
The guy at the magic shop said these will improve a weapon strike, but that it goes away when it strikes. So do with those what you want. I will remove those 2 from my inventory. And I was going to give the other 2 to Zog, but Zog is just... Zog?
Zog is-
12. Zog is off on another planet somewhere. No, I was going to give the other 2 to 12, and 12 is off training, so I'll just wait to give those to him when he gets back.
Okay.
Good to Zog. I'm still some fucking gas.
Yeah.
Okay. Some of these
Straight
things
gas,
I'm gonna
no
end up
diesel.
having to do like a little bit of research with. I'm not giving
and I'll
you
be like,
anything. That
I'll be
has
like,
a
oh, by the
dollar
way, so these were on the stoop out there just about an hour or so ago, and I had something like this that I feel like I don't need anymore, and I feel like you could use it. So I will reach behind and grab my rope of climbing that I just used in the shop and I retrieved, and I will give my rope of climbing to Avery as well. You can use that to get out of sticky situations, because I have this, and this is going to help get all of us out of a lot of sticky situations. So you can add a rope of climbing to your inventory, Avery.
Okay.
Above table, I feel like that's a better gift for Lux.
For Lux?
Yeah.
Well, Lux isn't here.
Okay, yeah, I know, but I was like, because both Avery and Siggy can fly.
Avery and Siggy can fly. Well, then Avery can give,
That's true.
then Avery can give the rope to Lux whenever Avery sees Lux. He'll quantify that with, but if you don't need it, I don't care what you do with it. I just don't need it anymore. So.
Avery slides breakfast over to Canna.
Ooh! Toad in the hole. And I just, like, pick up the whole thing, sliding my fingers underneath the egg, and just, like, bite, like, into toast and egg.
Okay. We're gonna go to 12 now. Who is at the
There you
training
go.
grounds? Okay. Oh, I haven't changed the music at all for a second here. Okay. 12.
Yeah.
You're to the training grounds. There are a few different guards that are currently practicing that are there and warming up. You see some different individuals just kind of, doing their own thing. There's a sound of like people coming about and such. When you get to this point, there are no buildings that are not close by. You have at least like 50 to 60 feet of space between. Not all. Well,
Okay.
I mean, 50 and 60 feet isn't that far away from things, but it's like you got a parking lot distance, a Walmart parking lot distance of space between houses.
Dono, I'm a dumb American. How many football fields we talking?
I don't fucking know. Like 2, maybe. Which is 600 feet, but damn.
No, I didn't. No, I know what you mean. Yeah.
Yeah. As you look about, you see these different individuals just kind of fighting, doing their own thing. You do not see the king and queen out here quite yet.
Was I accompanied by the guard this time?
Yes.
What was his name again?
I don't know.
I didn't write it down.
Caleb?
Okay. Caleb, do you mind? I don't know. Do you want to warm up? Do you want to like spar?
I mean, I guess if you.
We don't have to. I don't want.
I'm not
I
a
don't
melee type.
Wanna... You're not.
No,
What do you-
I'm a spellcaster base. I'm a cute little
Wait.
kitty.
You're a cute little cat. Oh, okay. We're world building right now. As we go. All right, I'm talking to a cat.
No,
I looked at the cat
actually,
to
that's
spar.
quite insulting if you not would call me a cat, because no, I'm actually a catling. Oh.
You're a cat ling.
Yes.
So it's insulting to leave ling off the table.
Yes.
That's what you're saying.
Because I'm not a house cat.
No, I know you. Fuck it. Neither is a tiger. Okay, and that's still a cat. All right, we're sparring. Come on.
Okay. Cast.
How far away do you want me to start?
I don't know.
That didn't sound like it helped.
I don't know, but he casts Bixby's grasping hand.
Okay, do I save? What do I do for that?
It's just a giant hand, and he picks up
Okay.
the biggest sword that he can with it. It's like,
Okay.
I'm God, I guess. I'm not a good swordsman.
Okay. 12 fully is like if it makes sense, sparring the sword, not him. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, you know what I mean. Yeah.
Yeah.
12 with his trident is just kind of warming up. Like, does some stretches. And there is this weird almost shift in his brain that this feels very natural. There's a little part of him that feels like home, being around all these people, training in unison and whatnot, and he gets really into it. And I'll just say, DM wise, if anyone else would like to spar with 12, he's very much taking breaks, looking around at everyone else, he's trying to be a part of the environment that's going on.
So yeah, people will take time. You eventually end up getting kind of a red robin going. Yeah, for or a round robin, not a red robin.
Yeah.
That's yum.
We're all bouncing around. We're sparring each other.
Yeah,
We're
they're
kind of
sparring
just
each other. Yeah, you get a little you do get a little bruised up, kind of. You get put down a couple times. You best some other individuals. You learn some nice little moves, and about an hour later, the queen and king show up, and everybody stops. Suddenly, you just hear all the knives go down as you see the queen coming in on a large white wolf, and the king walking next to her.
12 trident back on his back and kneel, or does whatever everyone else is doing. He doesn't want to be that guy today.
You follow the example of everybody else, which is a kneel or a bow, or whatever would be appropriate within this situation.
That's your call, not mine. What do we do?
Fucking, I guess bow. I don't think
It's starting to feel like our one-on-one again. I don't know. It happens.
You see everybody bow respectfully towards the king and queen as they enter in and say, been getting a bit of work in today. Queen speaks.
To me or to...
Yes. Everybody do as you... it's fine. We're here for him.
Oh, I figured I'd just warm up in the meantime. I wasn't sure what time to come, so...
I mean, we were alerted as soon as you were here, so it just took us a little bit.
Oh, well, anytime you come down, I appreciate it. So.
Okay. I mean, we just met, so anytime you feel a little formal.
I mean any time you're willing to give me to help. I'm very
Have you been do you communicate with royals very often?
You know what? I'll give you the honest answer. The only royals I did, I was able to tell them whatever the hell I wanted to their face. We were all kind of more of a camaraderie kind of vibe. And it didn't matter what came out of my mouth.
Are you getting royalty mixed up with godsmen?
The guards of the royalty are mostly what I dealt with now that I'm speaking out loud. I'm here to just teach me, please.
I understand that tall one now more.
The tall one. Oh, Avery. Yes.
All right. So first things first. Let's get down to the meats and bones. How did you get this magic? We know how it happens. You drank the potion thing, right?
A dragon told me I was magic now.
The queen is going to whisper in the king's ear. And I want you to... You cannot read... Can you read lips?
I guess I'll leave that up to you if that was
I don't think-
military
Did
training
you
or
take
not.
the feat to be able to read lips?
Oh God, no.
No. Okay. So there are words that are said, and you can see the king's demeanor. And it'll just be like, yeah. Okay.
I can go into more detail if you want.
You maybe. I just kind of hate that you didn't have to drink that shit.
I don't. I mean, do you want me to drink it now?
No. What?
Okay. I'm
Are you
sorry. I don't
trying
know
to
what it
punish
is.
yourself?
I don't know what it. Maybe is that what I need to do?
Yeah. Well, actually, yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of what I thought. I was told my blood is magic. I cut myself once and I did something, but I've never actually used it in a fight, and I wanted to be able to know how to do it before a fight actually happened.
That's a good idea. So you know the technical term of what you are using is hemocracy, which is magical blood, magic.
Okay.
Or blood magic.
Yes.
Your blood is enchanted. It has the ability to be able to cast spells, and other abilities. There are different ones that you get through your evolution. And there is a point in time where you can gain more.
Cool.
You have to start out, you have these different abilities called rights. They are elemental based powers. I have if I remember correctly, she has the winter and the fire, correct? Am I wrong? Shit, let me look at a character sheet. Me
I
doing
believe
my
it's fire and ice.
Yeah, that's what I thought. So, no, I have the ability of both fire and ice. I started out within the fire. You also there are also different individuals that have different specialties within the Hemocrathian. There are those that are mixed within the lycanthropy type situation. Others that make deals and gain their abilities through greater beings. And then there are those that have died and come back or have been reborn, and through taking the elixir are able to control their etherealness, which she begins looking at your ghost arm. She's like, I think you have that.
Yes.
Oh, and then there's those that like literally shoot themselves with drugs and they become monsters.
That doesn't sound like magic.
The king
I've
speaks up.
seen
It's
plenty
really,
people do that.
It's kind of cool, but actually, not like it's kind of cool, but honestly, it's a little bit of a pain in the ass because you have to constantly draw your blood every single night and make your shit for the morning so it's prepped.
Oh, I mean that's dedication.
You do get really good at alchemy, though.
Alchemy is something that kind of fascinates me. I'll be honest.
You should. How the hell do you not know?
I know some alchemy. Like my parents are tinkerers.
Okay.
And I know like introductory. Like I did like high school level. You know what I mean? Like I know enough.
Maybe we get you with. I mean, we know. Caspian over here is a good alchemist as well, but Dr. Gary and Core is one of the best within the entire.
He's making me a bow right now.
A
right?
bow? Oh.
Yes.
Very fun. Okay. All right. So I'll be honest, neither one of us are what you are. But so shit, where do we start with this? Because he's not a hunter. Like
Can I suggest where I start? And if this is a stupid idea, don't be afraid to tell me.
Okay. Yeah.
I feel like I just need to be in a fight that I know I'm not gonna die. Like I feel like I can use the power and like, hey, I might get hurt, you might get hurt, not you. I mean, if you want to, I'm not gonna say no respectfully, but I also know I'll get my ass beat.
Mm-hmm.
But like be in a fight that is not the stakes of most of the fights I've ever been in.
Okay, so you want a training session in which you can go ham.
I want to be able to go a little bit harder than I can on most people. Yeah.
Okay.
Is that fucked up? Is that a bad idea?
No, obviously not.
Okay.
What's the scariest thing that you've ever seen? This is the queen talking.
I left the cow's milk in the sun for 3 weeks, and my mother found it.
Well, I didn't really have my mother growing up, so I don't know
I
how
am
that feels.
so sorry. My mom likes to adopt people. If you ever want that experience,
I own a kingdom. I think that might be an upgrade for her.
I like to think I'm a catch as a son, but you're not wrong.
Good for you.
She mostly has all of her son left as I lift up the ghost arm again.
That's, that's rough, buddy.
Honestly, I've killed a dragon turtle, and that was pretty scary.
Oh, that's cool.
I know. Thank you.
In
Nobody
the back
believes
of your
me.
mind, you hear.
I had help. I had help by my brother.
Wait, what was the age of the dragon turtle?
I think, when I was there in the moment, I would have said that was an adult. But deep in my soul, I think it was younger than that. I don't know how to age those things. They're all giant.
What was the dimensions of said turtle shell? 10 foot by 10 foot, buddy.
It was 11 feet by 11 feet.
Okay, so just out of adolescence. He didn't kill a child. Got it. Okay.
I'm over here like, no, the Rakshasa taking your soul, that wasn't the scariest thing.
Oh, yeah, that happened.
That was a party.
Yeah, a Rakshasa tore my soul, and I had to get saved by somebody else. Avery, the tall one. The one that's really gorgeous. I mean, they're great in combat. They saved me. And that was really
something
scary.
in the queen's ear.
You guys whisper a
And
lot.
she just slaps him.
What's it like to have secrets?
Honestly, we have to be somewhat,
No, I get it. Sorry, I'll stop. I'll be.
No, you're fine. We're here
Okay.
to teach you. You should be relaxed, and actually, that's part of the thing. You're gonna hurt yourself a lot, so you should be relaxed about it.
I did read that I had to bleed to make this work, and I have an idea. And I hold up Squire. I'm like, he's gonna stab me.
Hello. You should see the queen or Queen Briar just go like, "That thing's adorable. Hi, how are you?" And she goes to go shake, Squire's hand, and he just like takes it with both, like one finger, just goes like, "I'm lovely. Thank you for asking." Actually, nobody's asked me that question since I've come here.
I ask you every morning, bud.
Oh, you don't count.
Okay.
You're like family.
I do. Oh.
Your friends.
But yeah, so he hangs out in my scarf, and if I need a little magic blood, he's just gonna like bloop.
Mhm. Well, usually it's a self-inflicted wound.
Does it have to be?
Mechanic
question as well, I guess.
I mean, you could use the blood that you're already bleeding.
Okay.
Yeah,
Is a familiar stabbing me self-inflicted?
I guess if you commanded it.
Stab me.
My thoughts are if you can
wait.
deliver touch bait spells through a familiar.
That's a really good point.
Wait.
That's a really good point.
You haven't learned how to focus it yet. Stop. Squire begins to go like, "All right, sir." Just like winds back with the needle.
Also, just now realizing, like, Squire, please don't stab me in the jugular.
Oh no, you'll live.
What?
Yeah. So Caspian speaks up. Actually, I myself, the way that I make my activation happen is that I will bite my lip and make myself bleed, and then use the blood from that within my speech not to not use not so it's more of like a speech tone that thing that activates it and then creates it to happen.
Over table? That's really fucking hot. What?
I
That's
described that
really
every
hot.
single fucking time he used it.
I know, and I fell in love with him last time, and I probably said the same thing. That's really hot. You're telling me he bites his lip, blood starts coming from his mouth, and he changes his tone of voice to be more assertive? That what?
It's
What do
just
you think
he's
Briar went
it's-
for him?
Yeah.
I'll look at the coin and be like, what do you do?
What did Briar do? She just cut herself, right?
Oh.
Oh no, she used her claws. Because yeah.
Yeah.
I will actually use my own claws when net casting upon it.
Okay, so I should do something cooler than having a little mouse
I mean,
stab me.
you do fucking do your own thing, but you know.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right,
I
so
mean,
let's
you
see
just
if
gotta
this-
kind of find your own. Part of being a blood hunter is that you literally have to have like a type of
Yeah.
charisma about you within the blood, and you have to be like assertive about it, but also
I'd-
relax.
Over table, I will just say to people watching and whoever's watching back, I had a little hesitancy playing a blood hunter because like the idea of like portraying self-harm positively did genuine bother me. And then Squire came along and I'm like, oh my god, here's a great loophole. Like it is make it cute.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's where that started from.
Okay. So
Oh my god, that looks
I mean, if Nisquire is your way of doing it and such, I think that's perfectly fine.
okay. All right.
As just be confident within what you're saying.
Confident.
So
Okay.
let's start with going through the different curses and what you need to say. Do you have any idea what yours are?
I did one.
Yes.
I don't remember which one I did on Canna. Do I have it's what is this? Not the psychic damage.
Did you do the iris?
No, I'm pretty sure it was the psychic damage one.
Was it the psychic damage?
What is it called?
Dude, I shouldn't have been a blood hunter. All these are big
What's
words.
the name of it?
Brand of Castigian?
Oh,
Yes.
that's a thing that you can just do when in fighting.
Oh, all right. So
That's
Crimson
not-
Rights.
Yeah.
No. See, Blood
Hunters are fun. They
not
have a-
Fallen Puppet. It was
Mm-mm.
Cure of the Eyeless.
Mm-hmm.
Curse of the Eyeless.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what I
You
thought
can
it was.
choose a creature. Yeah,
You blind them basically.
yeah, basically.
I think that's what you did to Canna, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, when a creature within 30 feet of you makes an attack, you can use a reaction to roll a d6 to subtract the result, obstructing their vision for a moment.
I
Yeah.
believe that goes up as you level up. Like that.
Okay, well,
I like.
yeah,
the
I know
D6
I can.
changes.
I know I can make people go blind briefly, and I have some lightning and cold shit going on with me.
Oh, okay.
And then this
so-
arm.
Yes. Caspian, you're gonna do the whole lightning thing. I can do the cold bit. Yeah, that's fine. So, I myself only have one right because I decided to stop with the harming, and now I am more towards this. And he pulls out his gun. This is. I've got a really cool one that I got from a friend, but you know, I usually just hold around this one right here. You can add your right into a gun or like a ranged weapon if you have
Can I?
something of this. Yes,
He pulls out the little pistol pocket
that's adorable.
pocket pistol.
Why is it made of wood?
My dad made it for me. I think it's magical, but we never actually figured that out.
Did you have any? Has anybody looked at it?
My brother can cast Identify, and I don't think we got around to it.
Can I see it?
Here you go, and I hand it
Okay.
to him.
Looks at it, inspects it, and then like sees on the bottom of the hilt it is like written in a language that he understands. It says, "Oh, okay, safety," and it changes into an actual gun.
Wait, what?
The
Oh, did we
command.
know this already?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you did. You were told it by your dad.
My bad.
Not your like real dad.
I'm pretty sure I identified it, and I told him that too.
Yeah. 12's bad at remembering things.
I'm looking at my notes right now. There it is. Safety is the gun's magic word.
Mhm.
I
Alright.
should like bold that or something.
And he like checks it and it's like, oh, loaded. Okay. Okay. This rune right here on the
Yes.
very back of your hammer, or on the very front of your hammer that hits the bullet. This is a reloading rune.
Mhm.
So once you fire this once, it would automatically reload itself.
So I don't need to buy ammo for it.
No.
That's crazy. Okay.
It's pretty cool.
That is.
I've
How do
got
I-
one on
how do
this
I-
one. And he like
Oh.
pulls back the hammer on his.
We match.
Let's not get to okay. You're like a baby, okay?
You told me to be confident in the things I say, and then you're kind of bringing me down.
I don't
man.
think like I said relax. I don't think I
No,
said
you're
be
right.
confident.
I need to chill. No, I need to chill.
Yeah,
I need to...
like I feel like you're trying to create connections, which is fine. Like that's part of not life and everything like that. But like we're in a learning situation right now.
Yes.
Okay, I am.
Oh, okay. I will. I'll be the patient student.
Fabulous. Okay, so this is what I do when I activate my right, and he will, with his gun, he flicks it across his wrist, and it pinches part of his skin, and it bleeds a little bit, and activates his lightning across it.
Should I try that?
Would you? Sure.
I just kind of run the gun across my arm.
You mean the arm that doesn't exist?
Oh, I even physically did the wrong arm. Yep, that's what I did because that's how I did it. I then look down, check if I have pants on, and swap my hands. Is there anything that looks resemblance like it? Yes, I fucked up.
I'm sorry.
You're good.
I shouldn't make myself laugh that hard. I'm feeling like okay.
Is there anything that looks like a target
Yeah.
in the somewhat distance?
You're in a
All right.
training ground, dude. There's targets all
I'm
over
just making sure. I don't.
There's like a training dummy right in front of you. I'm sorry, I haven't like described the training ground,
You're
but
good,
it's a
you're good.
basic training ground. You've got dummies, targets all over the damn place. There are swords that are left about. They are like doled out. They're not meant to be used in actual combat, but within a training situation, it's to lower the not risk of injury and such. It more does like bludgeoning than slicing or slashing. Like they all are weapons with like a -3 in damage.
I am going to. Okay, when you say it's a full gun, is it a pistol or is it like a rifle?
Your gun is a single shot pistol.
So even with it getting bigger, it's still a handgun.
It doesn't get bigger. It starts out.
You literally said the words like.
No, did I say bigger? I thought
I almost thought you did.
it became like real. Because it starts out as a toy wooden gun, like what's that police use
it
for
just
training.
transforms from fake to real.
Yeah.
With the safety word.
Yeah.
All right. So then with the handgun, I'm going to again attempt with confidence. Line up with the target, not run it across either of my arms, and just all right. Squire, do it.
Where would you like it, sir? Let me find a vein. And he just kind of like uses his foot across your like arm that you have the gun on. So he like comes down and begins to like search for a vein like a nurse does right before they take your blood. And he's just like, got it. and you just feel like a pain. Roll your blood die to activate your right.
When activated, you take 1d6 of damage.
Yeah.
4.
4. So you take 4
Squire's
damage.
a little too enthusiastic about hurting people.
I love the fact that I'm gonna make this white mouse so red.
No, he's not like that.
And then I'm gonna try to shoot.
As
this
the
target.
blood
Yes.
that comes from the needle in your arm out, it runs to. It becomes electricity and runs towards the gun into the bullet and enchants your gun with lightning magic.
Okay, and I'm gonna take my shot.
Okay. Line up.
19.
19 totally hits a target that doesn't move
There we go.
and has no armor.
Okay, cool. Thank God I didn't miss that.
Roll your damage.
Oh, okay. And then 5 piercing, and what is the right add? A D.
It should be the same of what the cost is, so it's an extra D6.
Okay, and sorry. So 5 piercing and 5 lightning.
Yeah. As you shoot into this, you just see the head pop off of the dummy.
Okay. All right, that came easier than I thought.
Caspian slaps your back. It's like, hell yeah.
Okay. Okay, no, I'm feeling better now. I'm feeling
Yeah.
good.
See? Confidence in, like,
Yes.
determination. Also, that's going to last as long as you have it in your hand.
Really?
Yes.
I'm gonna shoot at another one.
Okay, fire away.
16.
Fantastic. Hits.
It's less damage. We'll just
Less damage.
damage.
It not just blows, like, the arm off.
Mhm.
And skims off and out to the distance.
Okay. Okay, I feel good. I'm feeling good.
Okay. We've got this. Now, you understand that is what it has to do. That is what it feels like. Now, remember
Yes.
that feeling and practice with it every once in a while. Granted,
Yes.
this, if you do too much of it, well, it's a good thing that you like the cleric.
That's fair. Yep.
Okay. Now, wifey,
yes.
your turn. My queen. And she comes up. All right.
Wifey to my queen.
Okay. They are best friends. Like, they've been best friends for years. So, they're all right. So, with the winter ability, there's a different type of focus. I mean, it's more of like a chill, and you have to choose it directly. I would suggest, honestly, with you having 2 rights, having a spot in which you activate each one differently. So if you choose the vein upon your arm, maybe with the winter one, you choose a spot within your shoulder, so that you can hold the focus into different areas.
Like a cold shoulder.
Yes, exactly.
Okay. I get this.
Haha!
All right. I'll line up again. Squire, in the shoulder, please.
Yes, sir. Who stabs you into the shoulder?
Squire is still so enthusiastic about hurting people.
I feel like he's enthusiastic to help me more than
Yes.
enthusiastic.
That
to
is
hurt.
the enthusiasm that he's trying to go
Yes.
for, not murderous intent. Okay?
I look like a strawberry.
All right.
All right.
So I took my damage. This is also like, just so everyone knows, this is me, Bradley, learning how to be a blood hunter. I've never done any of this shit before.
So you also say, if you choose a secondary weapon, you can have 1 right on one weapon and a right on the other.
He puts a hand.
You can have a
the
right on the
trident.
right and then a right on the left.
Puts his hand on the trident. He's like, "Well, now I have to try it." Or is that like, should I try
You have
one
to
at
try
a
it
time?
on the trident.
Yes.
It's trident gum.
I pull the trident
Trident gum.
and
What it feels
I
like to chew
chuck
gum.
this thing with the cold. I took the damage for the cold right already,
Mhm.
and I chuck this trident at another mannequin.
You make your attack roll.
12.
12 hits.
Okay. Wait, what is the damage of a thrown trident? That's two-handed, so I get 11 piercing and 6 cold.
You see
Max damage.
the target in which you put the trident into it, now just become completely ice and gain like a inch of ice itself as the trident begins to dissipate of the cold.
That is really
The right is no
cool.
longer activated on the trident because you did throw it. So
Yes.
once it leaves your hand, so you would have to activate it again. But
Yes.
the right is still active within the gun.
That. Okay. All right. This is really cool. You guys are awesome.
I mean, we are the king and queen of one of the coolest countries in this place, on this continent.
Yeah.
Thank you. Just wait, and they're gonna continue teaching you how to do your rights, and you're gonna find different ways to activate. One of the things that they emphasize on all of it is to find like the best way to learn, especially at like an early stage, and since you know a little bit more, is to focus on different parts of your body of where you're going to activate your different rights and your curses, and they're gonna go through the different curses and find out which ones you actually can do. But yeah, that's gonna be 12's training for the next little bit.
Yeah.
Not for the day.
That's 12 for the rest of the day.
Yeah. So 12, you start to fall in love with your.
For the rest of the day.
Yeah. Oh, I'm here all day. Yeah.
Yeah. So 12, you begin to fall in love becoming a blood hunter.
What? Sorry.
I said you begin to fall in love with your class
Yes.
and your features.
Deadly, I said Canna would have to catch up with you at some point, then not wait for you to get back.
Is anybody wanting to do anything for the rest of the day? I mean, I know Lux, you would probably like to come back at some point in time.
Oh yeah.
If you want to hang out with the guard, he will 100% take you on a date.
Absolutely.
Okay, you have literally a storybook fucking like day with this man where he takes you about town, shows you all the great places. You get cookies, and like he now shows you like some of his favorite running spots because he has to stay active. And now he will spend time with you until it is time for him to have to go back onto shift at night. So
Avery
Okay.
does send one sending to Lux just to be sure that they are alive. So at some point, you do get a message.
okay, let's RP that, shall we?
I'm going to assume that you had a lovely night and that I don't have to kill anyone for you.
No killing. It was a wonderful night.
Excuse me, what was that? There's the gentleman who speaks up.
On a wonderful date. Be back tonight.
All right. Siggy, if you're spending the time in the cart, eventually there is a knock on the door.
Okay, I'm gonna go. Siggy's gonna answer the door.
You see a
yes?
massive bird that sits outside with a package for you.
May I ask what this is for?
It's a bird.
Okay.
Just a straight up bird.
He's just gonna take the package and say thank you and move on.
The bird takes off, begins to fly away. This has the seal of your father on it.
Oh. Huh. Oh, I wasn't expecting anything from father, but all right. She sits down at the table. And is there any kind of note on it?
There's a little note that says always with you.
Oh. Gonna tuck that away for
This is about like
safekeeping.
this container is like a long tube kind of wrapped within a cloth.
She's going to look at it for a second and then she'll open it up.
You see, as you open it up, a beautiful rapier.
A what?
A beautiful rapier.
Oh my god.
Would you like to investigate the item, or just gaze upon it? It is.
Gaze upon it for a little bit and just being stunned for a second, and then I'll take a closer look.
It is silver, not bladed, very thin. It has an adornment of what is almost like dwarvish-like hilt upon it that you can be able to hold, and holds within your hand very nicely. It's almost like it was specially made for you. As you look upon it, it has words written on it. It has a saying in dwarvish that says, "With me."
She is going to set it on the table. She's going to back away from the table in, hopefully an area that of the cart that isn't going to not going to hit anything if she thinks that if she is thinking what's going to happen. She's going to speak the words and see what happens.
Bless you.
That came conveniently.
It explodes. No, I'm joking.
I wasn't able to hit the mute button in time. But I also imagine Canna's just like sitting there.
As you say the words, and you say it, do you say it in dwarvish?
Yes.
Okay. In dwarvish, you speak and say, "With me." You see the sword. Begin to lift up. Make a flourish. And stand at an attack position. As it begins to float towards you, but like facing the blade away from you.
Yeah.
Mechanically speaking.
I just see Canna and Avery sitting at the table with their feet up reading something. Carter's just passed out from eating his breakfast.
Carter's having a
face first on the table.
Carter's having an
definitely.
absolute stomach ache from everything that he's been eating recently.
I'm definitely reading one of my random books that I got from my library.
Carter has been like holding a stuffed animal from what you assume is his pile of like what is a raccoon that is just pink.
This man has a pile of stuffed animals, and he didn't accept my teddy bear of warming as a gift?
He's just a child. Let it go.
Anyway, but he's holding
yeah.
a pink, like a raccoon.
Yeah. So, Siggy, you have a dancing nut rapier.
Siggy
dancing
is just
sword.
gonna look at this in amazement, and she does not give two shits who the fuck is in the room at the moment. She's just go, "This is fucking awesome."
Looks up, sees the swords. It's like, you're right. That is fucking awesome.
She's just fucking excited.
I actually don't know if Canna's ever cursed in campaign.
I don't know.
I don't think so.
I don't know that he
He
has.
does a pretty good job of not doing that.
like in campaign, I don't think he has too much.
So
Siggy's just gonna look at Canna and did you swear?
Oh, did I?
I believe that he did.
You just said the F word!
fornication.
Well, you know, I mean,
Oh, you hear Canna say fucking.
I'm proud of you.
What, Curter says it?
Yeah, you.
Oh,
You can't swear around kids and not expect them to pick that
Oh, no.
Herder, that is an adult word. We do not. You're not old enough to say that word yet.
Curter.
I agree.
Fucking.
Now go get him a
Canada.
beer.
All right, I'm gonna pour him a glass of his blue milk.
Yeah.
Carter, darling, if you're going to cuss, you must do it properly and within the proper context.
Curter?
Yeah, at least make it mean something.
Mine was not directed at anybody. It was directed at what I thought was something that was really cool. It wasn't malicious or meant with ill intent.
Curter.
See, but there will be times.
Carter, darling, we match energy.
Yes.
Curter. Tablet's charging right now. Sorry, my son just came into the room.
Now I'm trying to put this into equipment.
And before we end today's session, one of the last things to happen before we end is that you hear a group of guards coming together outside of the wagon. If any of you were to look out the window, you would see a group of them now escorting an individual into the castle, a tiefling with red horns. And that's where we're going to end today's session.
Who dat?
Siggy, make me a history check.
Oh no.
Boy.
Okay, let me find it.
Oh, it's Aubrey!
What's up, hoppers?
It's your bumpers.
I'm scared of the fireworks.
Oh, buddy.
Oh.
It's okay.
15.
15. Easy enough for you to know. This is, not, well, to you, Aunt, but this is, Cherry. The lady of, the Frozen Maw.
Oh.
Do I... What? Do
And
I... No, I,
Did we sound like, that's my wife!
No, does Canna... Farron is just like, that's my wife! No, doesn't Canna recognize... No. Does Canna recognize the person by the description because that's who was going to help him? Or does he only know the name and he wouldn't have heard the
You
name?
weren't the one to make the history check, so...
Then let me make one.
No, you don't know who this person... No, you've only
All right,
known them
fair
by
enough.
Wait.
name. You haven't known them by description.
Okay.
Hold
if I only
on.
knew them by name, then I would be... Yeah,
Hold
whatever.
on.
Yes.
Siggy is just going to say, oh, well, I didn't know that they'd be here. And just, I know who that is.
All right. And that's where we're going to end today's session. Because we'll start next one with you guys meeting her for the first time. At the end of the day.
Ooh.
Woohoo!
And figuring out what the travel has all been about. Okay.
What has it been for?
Thank you everybody for watching. Join us next time in about 2 weeks where we figure everything out and everything is cool, chill. Remember, your adventure matters. Till next time, roll your initiative. Bye-bye!
Bye. Bye.